It's 10 years since Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 was lost somewhere in the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean. What did it look like?
Like a wing. It was a wing off a bloody aircraft.
Really tear at the fabric of reality that a whole jetliner just disappeared.
After a decade of uncertainty and relentless searching, a new phase of hope emerges in the quest to uncover the fate of Flight MH370. The mystery of Flight MH370 might finally be cracked. Years have passed, but the pain and curiosity never faded. Now, shockingly, a new clue has emerged. Hearts race as we edge closer to the truth of this unforgettable saga. Join us as we dive into the latest breakthrough, unraveling the story that has gripped the world. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the most intriguing and mysterious stories from around the world. Today, we're diving deep into one of the greatest aviation mysteries of our time, the disappearance of Malaysian Airlines Flight MH370. After years of speculation and exhaustive searches, a new clue has reignited hope in solving this perplexing enigma. Stay tuned as we unravel the events leading up to that fateful night and explore the latest developments in this ongoing investigation. Our story kicks off in the early hours of a chilly March morning in 2014. Specifically, at 12:41 a.m. on March 8th, Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 was preparing for takeoff from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, heading to Beijing Capital International Airport in China. It was supposed to be a routine 6-hour flight aboard a Boeing 777-200 Air, a 12-year-old aircraft with the registration number 9MMRO. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, a skilled and experienced 53-year-old pilot with 18,365 flight hours, was at the helm. He was joined by First Officer Farik Abdul Hamid, a 27-year-old pilot with 2,763 hours of flying experience, on his final training flight. Alongside them were 10 dedicated flight attendants, ready to ensure the safety and comfort of the 227 passengers, including 5 children. The passengers formed an international community, with most hailing from China and others from Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, India, France, the USA, and various other countries. As the plane took off from runway 32R and climbed into the dark night sky, it headed northeast over the vast South China Sea. At cruising altitude, the crew checked in with Kuala Lumpur Air Traffic Control, confirming that everything was smooth. But as the plane entered Vietnamese airspace, a standard farewell message from Malaysian air traffic controllers was met with Captain Zahari's routine response, "Good night, Malaysian 370. This was the last known communication from the flight. Soon after, the plane vanished from radar screens. Its transponder, which sends vital information to ground controllers, ceased to function, rendering the aircraft invisible. No emergency signals were sent, and there were no reports of technical issues or adverse weather. At 1:30 am, Malaysian military radar detected the plane again, but it had inexplicably turned around, flying back over the Malay Peninsula and then northwest across the Strait of Malacca. Why did the plane change course? Was there a mechanical issue, or was this a deliberate action? Attempts to communicate with the aircraft were met with static and muffled sounds, heightening the mystery. By 2:22 am, the Malaysian military lost radar contact over the Andaman Sea. At 2:40 am, air traffic controllers informed Malaysia Airlines that Flight 370 had vanished. The airline immediately launched a frantic search, reaching out to air traffic controllers and other aircraft for any information. As dawn broke, search efforts intensified, focusing on the South China Sea and the Gulf of Thailand. Eyewitness reports, from fishermen to oil rig workers, began to surface, claiming sightings of the missing plane. An oil rig worker reported seeing flames in the sky, while fishermen spoke of a plane flying unusually low. These accounts, though varied, added layers to the already baffling disappearance. Search teams initially concentrated on the South China Sea, but new information suggested the plane had veered off its intended path, heading west. This revelation shifted the search to the Strait of Malacca and the Andaman Sea. Data from satellite company in Inmarsat indicated the plane had flown for hours after losing radar contact, suggesting it could have ended up in the remote Indian Ocean or even reached as far as Turkmenistan. Despite these efforts, no trace of the aircraft was found until July 29, 2015, when a flaprim from the plane's right wing washed up on Reunion Island. Over the next 18 months, more debris surfaced on beaches in Tanzania, Mozambique, South Africa, Madagascar, and Mauritius, confirming that parts of Flight 370 had indeed made their way to these distant shores. In January 2017, the official search for the missing Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 was suspended after extensive efforts yielded no conclusive results. Despite the cessation of the official search, the mission to locate the missing aircraft did not come to an end. A private US-based company, Ocean Infinity, took over the search operations. Utilizing advanced technology and deep-sea exploration equipment, Ocean Infinity scoured the southern Indian Ocean in hopes of finding any trace of the aircraft. Their determined search continued until May 2018, but unfortunately, their efforts also ended without finding definitive evidence of the plane's whereabouts. In July 2018, a report suggested that deliberate actions might have led to Flight MH370's disappearance, adding a new layer of intrigue and complexity to the case. This possibility deepened the mystery, fueling further speculation and theories about the incident. The persistent efforts by Ocean Infinity and the unsettling implications of the 2018 report have kept MH370's disappearance one of the most puzzling aviation mysteries in history. The disappearance of Flight MH370 remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in aviation history. While we have uncovered crucial clues and developed numerous theories, the full story of what happened that night is still out of reach. The search continues, driven by the hope of finding answers for the families of those who were on board and for the world. Thank you for joining us as we delved into the mystery of Flight MH370. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in-depth explorations of the world's most intriguing stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep searching for the truth.